only for you.
Hello guys, welcome again, new live stream. So okay, let's just start. So well, as expected, Bitcoin is pumping right now. Remember what we said? Well, what I said actually last time, right? Bitcoin was around here, and I said, well, Bitcoin, the direction is like this, right? Because remember, we are trading here. We have to remove one arrow, so my arrow was like this. Now, what happened? Well, let's see. Yeah, Bitcoin is gonna crash here, right? Of course. And after now, we are here. Perfect, good. So the technical analysis is working. Yeah, actually, my prediction was correct. Very nice. Now, the thing here is like, what is next, right? What is next for Bitcoin? Okay, first of all, if you are thinking to enter a long position here because, well, to the moon, I think is, well, maybe in 15 minutes, maybe yes, but in 1 day chart or something like that, no way. The reason is very simple. Bitcoin is forming a better divergence, as you can see from this point and this point, right? In some point, not this week, please, okay? Not this week. From this point and this point, the question is how far Bitcoin will go, right? So the thing here is like we will see a better divergence forming here, as I said before, like I think last week. So that is the scenario I'm looking for right now. So is gonna happen to this week? Potentially yes. Maybe next week we will see a pullback, or maybe not actually not a pullback, actually major sell signal here. But right now, today is bullish. Yes, it's still bullish. Yes, I am still looking for maybe auto leg up, maybe around 32, 33, around there, around this box, around here. Remember what I said, around this area, all this area. This area is for selling, not for buying. Okay. So the thing here is like, careful here because we will have a better variance here. And also one thing here, I think this better variance is gonna play, yes, but it's not gonna be super strong. The reason is simple, is because we don't have a better variance in OBB. As you can see here, we have a new high here. Is broken. OBB is breaking the previous high here, so that's very good. So what I'm trying to say, well, this better variance potential is, yes, it's gonna be a pullback, but after that you will see continuation. Remember, one of the things I want to see is OBB and curve in the same page. When I don't see curve in the same page, I mean here is where well, maybe the better variance we will see here. Yes, we will see it, but maybe no, it's not gonna be super strong. I am not saying, oh yeah, so that means I can buy right now. No, well, it's up to you, right? But for me, when I see these kind of things, of course, as I said before, I am expecting to see the drop this week. I am expecting to see the drop maybe next week. Um, we will, I will just close my positions. Right now, I am in long position from this point. Actually, at this point, around $27,000, no, $28,200 around there. And now I am still holding my position, just waiting for the next target. Now, the next target is very easy, actually. As you can see here, if we use volume profile here, Bitcoin is testing here the top of the volume around $30,700. Any close above here, you will see an extension to 33, 34, even $34,000. Yeah, there is no volume to stop here. Bitcoin to keep pumping here. The real volume here in the long term, of course, right? I'm not expecting, honestly, I'm not expecting something like that. But if Bitcoin breaks $30,700 around there, you will see Bitcoin at $35,000 maybe by the end of this month. So the thing here is like, the question is if Bitcoin is can break here $30,700 around there. So there is a good chance, yes, of course. Why? Because we have here ADX is still positive here. Also, let me show you here 4-hour chart. We don't have a bearish variance. ADX is still positive here. We don't have bearish variance here, not yet. So usually when you see something like this, well, let me show you here. You will see a pullback, right? I mean, leg up here, pull back here, and after that continuation, right? So what I'm trying to say here is that potentially, right, it's a speculation here, is potentially we can see a pullback, leg up here, pull back here, and after that continuation, looking for also a better variance in 4-hour chart. Remember, the rule is very simple. At least my rules are like, as long as I don't see better variance, I am not looking for major corrections. Of course, this is dangerous. So this is not for long position. Of course, yes. Actually, in 1-hour chart, I am looking for a pullback. Let me show you here. You see, better variance in 1-hour chart, yes. But I think in the very, very short term, this pullback is gonna be a buy. So, for example, something like this, right? Follow the trend. The trend is your friend, and to the upside. You see. So the thing here is like, yes, Bitcoin is bullish. It's still bullish. Yes. It's very healthy. Yes. As you can see here, we don't have a bearish variance here in 12-hour chart. Bearish variance. We don't have bearish variance here in OBB. No, we don't have bearish variance. So, well, it's continuation to the upside. Now, let's talk about the weekly chart. I know it's too soon. Maybe it's too soon. But the thing here is like here, this is looking healthy. Yes, it's still looking healthy. In order to change the trend here, I want to see this week, if we see a test to $34,000 around there, yes, we will start looking for reversals. What I'm trying to say is something like this, right? Like this reversal, and in some point, this area should be as support, like this. And after that, continuation. But as I said before, it's weekly chart. It will take months. Now, one thing here is like, remember, ADX is positive right now here for weekly chart. That's very good. Curve is overextended here. Of course, in a spot, I will never buy here. I don't care if Bitcoin is at 30K. Oh my God, but you're missing the pump. I don't care. Just I'm trading with futures. In a spot, maybe in some point this year, I will buy again. Yeah, when I will see something like this, because we will see it, of course, but we will have to wait because it is weekly chart. Now let's talk about the 2-day chart, 3-day chart. 2-day chart, as you can see here, we have here is testing the previous high here. If you see through the chart, and OBB breaking the previous high here of March, I will start looking for continuation of this rally here around maybe, yes, around $32,000 and extension $34,000. I think $34,000 for me, that is the target. Maybe after that, from there, we will see a major pullback. As you can see here, and we use just volume profile is 37. Now I know people, they are looking for $30,000 to be like the key level, and from here it's going to zero. Honestly, I don't think so. I think Bitcoin will not stop here. I think Bitcoin will pump a little bit more, maybe as I said before, between 33, maximum 34. And after that, yes, potentially, yes, when people, they are extremely bullish. Remember, we are in this area, in my personal opinion, we are going to see Twitter, YouTubers, TikTokers crazy, like, oh yeah, Bitcoin, the next real market is here. I'll see some whatever, right? But here, my friend, here, I said long time ago, no, thank you. This is not with me here. At least in a spot. In the future, of course, I am trading right now. I am actually in long position, looking for this pump. I mean continuation, right? So the trend is your friend. If you are looking for positions right now in 1 hour chart, I think the opportunity is coming here. So when you see this pullback here, yeah, we have a better variance in 1 hour chart. Follow the trend, and the trend is your friend. So in my case, I am not planning to close my positions. No, I am here. Actually, I am here. In my small account, I am here. In my main account, I am here. So I just protected in my bot accounts just my positions, and that's it. It's nothing I did. So just waiting for the next leg up here. Of course, it will take time. I know maybe news, right? It's coming, whatever. And I'm expecting volatility here, but the trend is my friend. So that's why I said, well, I will wait. Now, let me show you here with the other system, the secondary system here. Bitcoin did something very, 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 very good. It's for now is above the VWAP. Yeah, the long-term VWAP is for first time this year is above there. It's a major thing. Let me show you here what happened. Last time was in 2022 in April, actually 1 year ago. 1 year ago was here. You see, Bitcoin broke the VWAP here, and after that, yes, after let me show you here in one day chart how many days. How many days? Okay, one moment. How many days? Around 1 week, I will set here. As you can see here, Bitcoin was just testing here, another got rejected, and another major crash. The biggest difference between this move, and the current move is the momentum. Here we had our sell signal present in monthly, right? We have our sell pressure in weekly chart, and here we have a buy signal in the monthly, and also still the buy pressure is still on for weekly chart. So there is a very good chance Bitcoin, as long as it's holding $28,000, 28, yes, in the long term, no, $29,500, I am bullish in the long term. In the macro, looking for an extension, looking for maybe a continuation, something like we saw in 2019, where Bitcoin actually broke this area, you see, and after that, we saw continuation, right? Something like this. Something like this. I am looking for this. Okay. So right now, of course, I am looking for a pullback. Yes, in 1 hour chart, and maybe in 4 hour, maybe who knows, whatever. The thing here is like, as long as Bitcoin is about $29,500, I am totally fine with that. I am holding my position, looking for this green box here to be tested here. And let me tell you something. Any close above here, actually it's here, $30,700. Any close above here, you will see an extension to 34, even $35,000, even crazy around 37. Now, one thing here I want to show you here is the futures for Bitcoin. As you can see here, we have a gap here in around $35,000. So it looks like, based on the probabilities, there is a very good probability Bitcoin will hit around 34, 35. Why? Because, well, looks like Bitcoin wants to fill this gap here around here. That's why I am not trading with gaps, but when I see the momentum is like, I mean, probabilities are very high, like Bitcoin will hit potentially this area. That's why I'm keeping my long open. Of course, I protect my entry, just totally fine. No, the thing here is like, it's gonna take time. Yes, of course, right? It's gonna take time. Bitcoin was here in sideways for 1 month. After 1 month, do you think like just is gonna just pump just one day and after a crash? I don't think so. I think we will see Bitcoin as long as it's above $29,000 500, for me is totally fine. Now I know there are some news they are coming here. I think tomorrow. I don't know. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. I mean, if we see a pullback, for me is a buy opportunity, of course, as long as we have the 1 day signal present. I know there is a better variance forming, but I think here is like the better variance is forming today. It started today, so we have to wait maybe around 1 week. Okay, so that's why we have to. Unless in my case, I am just watching Breaking Bad again because I like that TV show. So I am watching just Breaking Bad and having fun, you know. So okay, now a pullback is started. Yes, let me see here. Um, let me see here. Yes, the pullback has started here. Oh my God, Bitcoin is going to zero, right? Bitcoin is gonna crash. Yes, short 100x. Of course not. No, no. Follow the trend, and the trend is your friend. Okay. So around here, around between 29,700, 800, around there, continuation looking for. Looking for higher prices around. I said before, 31, 30. Any close out is high. Yeah, $30,700. You will see there is a very good chance you will see 34k. Yeah. So now let's continue here with Bitcoin in 5-day chart. 5-day chart, let me show you here. We have, what is this? In 5-day chart is very interesting here because actually Bitcoin found support around the MA 100, as you can see here. Yes, tested just one time here, and after that it's pumping more. Let me show you here. Now we have the DX positive, still positive here. We have the multiple various variants, yes, but remember we don't have OBB with various variants. So remember, the strongest setup is when we have both indicators. When we have curve and also we have OBB in the same page, they are showing you various variants. Yes, it's the time to be very worried. Right now, the volume is healthy. Actually, in 5-day chart, Bitcoin OBB broke the previous high here in March. So I am looking for continuation. Yes, it's looking nasty, the curve, yes, but for one reason, OBB is my main indicator, right? It's because the volume is the most important thing. Remember, for market makers, it's very easy to manipulate the price, but it's very difficult to manipulate the volume. So that's why I'm looking for the volume. Momentum in 5-day chart is still good. This is still good. So let me show you here the weekly chart here. Let me show you here. Very good news. Very good news. Bitcoin broke the previous high here in January 2023. Officially, I am looking for a test to the seller line here. The seller line here, there is no better variance with having validation. So I am still looking for continuation in the long term. So in the long term, I'm talking maybe this month, who knows, right? Because sometimes Bitcoin just likes to pump like just in 1 week, like 20%, right? Who knows, right? But I think here is like, technically speaking, the area I would start looking for a major resistance is between $34,000 and $37,000 in weekly chart around here. Now, if we see this target maybe this month, yes, officially for me, Bitcoin is still bullish. Yes, and you will see the major pullback here, something like this, right? Where the target should be always, it could be between $25,000 and $22,000, around here. So looks like in the long term, Bitcoin is gonna play ping pong between 37, 36 around there, and after that, this pullback here, macro pullback, maybe around 22, 23, even 20. But as before, as long as Bitcoin is about 20k, for me the bottom is already in, and we will see. Well, the bull market is about to start. It's not started, not yet. This is not a bull market, but I think Bitcoin is building the basement in the long term to see maybe in 2024 around there, maybe by the end of this year, we will see maybe Bitcoin at 20, maybe 90k, 80k around there. So yeah, now remember 2020, 2021, 2022, I was bearish, right? Oh yeah, Bitcoin will crash, right? Bitcoin is going to zero. And now I am telling you bullish things. Remember what I said to you like a long time ago? I said, one day you will start listening from me. I am bullish. But it's very funny because now all the media, oh my God, the recession, oh my God, the banks, oh my God, right? Well, it's funny for me. Very, very funny, right? That's why I cannot break the resistance of 556 subscribers. I don't know. It's very strong resistance. Very, very strong. It's consolidation. It's consolidation. After that, it's gonna, pump. Okay, so let's continue. Let's talk about the USD dominance because Bitcoin is looking good. Yes, there are some warning signs. Yes, I am looking for potentially a leg up here, and after that potential, as I said before, remember the last. Okay, let me just be clear with this. All the bullish things I said for Bitcoin, yes, is in the long-term weekly chart, yes, but in the one-day chart, we have the setup, right? We have a better divergence forming here, yes, yes, as you can see here, yes, from this point and this point, yes, ADX is positive here, so in some point between this level and maybe 33, 34 around there, that is the area I will start looking for these better divergence to play, right? And you will see a pullback here where the target should be, the MI55. The MI55 here around maybe, right now it's at 26. Honestly, I don't see Bitcoin right now crashing to 26 right now, like to zero, of course not. So bulls, they are in control, simple. They are in control. And remember, the most important thing here is as long as we have the monthly buy signal here for Bitcoin, I am bullish. As you can see here, the MI21 is $28,000 300. Yeah, as long as we have in weekly and monthly, for example, you see April, I mean, in 2 weeks, we see Bitcoin closing above here. Everything is going to be fine. And in the long term, yes, we will see maybe around 37, even maximum in monthly 40. But let's see, level by level. So as I said before, we have to see, as investor, of course, no way, I will never buy there. No, thank you. I will wait maybe in some point this year. Remember what I said? Something like this, right? In some point this year. But it's going to take months. Okay, so let's continue here in USD dominance. USD dominance, what is happening right now? Okay, first of all, here in one day chart, let me show you here. We have here, we don't have bullish variance, not yet. ADX is positive here. So looks like this thing is in sideways, it's still in sideways here. And it's totally fine. It's totally fine. I think we will have to wait maybe all this week. So we will have a buy signal here potentially soon. Yes, maybe next week. So that is the thing I'm trying to say. But if I will be bullish here, if I see a new low here, like breaking like 6.66%, something like that, and yes, because if we see that, we will have a bullish divergence here, but we don't have it. So right now it's in sideways. As long as USD dominance is in sideways, for me it's totally fine. Now let me see the weekly chart here. Weekly chart, it's still to the upside. I mean, for me, this is just sideways. And this is very good. As long as USD dominance is in sideways, I think Bitcoin we will see more upside for Bitcoin. So let me show you here in the 4-hour chart because I want to see what is happening right now here. This is just, well, simple, right? We are going to see a bounce here, 4-hour chart, and after that, like this. Okay, so this bounce, this drop for Bitcoin in the short term, very short term, for me is a buy opportunity, of course, in future with very good risk management. Because remember, I mean, at least for me in a spot here, no thank you, no way, I will never buy here in a spot, at least in my case, never. Remember, here is just for traders. Okay, what I said to you like 1 week or even 2 weeks ago, I said, hey, remember, professional traders, market makers, they love sideways, right? Retailers, they are here. Oh yeah, go long 100x, right? Because it's pumping. No. Here, I said many times, you want to enter here when the market is not moving, right? That is the point. And that's what I did. So for example, here I have two positions, right? One at let me move this around $27,000 920 around there, and the second one is $28,000 250 around there. But the market was not moving. Yeah, here if you want to open a long position here, no thanks. You will have to wait at least in 1-hour chart for the pullback. Now it's happening. Yes, Bitcoin will crash. No, just wait for this setup here, testing the 55 around 19,600 around there, and after that, continuation, looking for higher prices. As I said before, any close above $30,600, you will see 34, I think. Okay, so let's continue. Invalidation, simple. Bitcoin must do something like this, crash like this to zero, right? Breaking $28,000 200. I mean, if I gotta stop it, that means all the structure here is gonna be destroyed, and you will see Bitcoin at $25,000. Honestly, based on the probabilities, it's possible. Yes, it's possible. Yes, but I don't see right now I mean, at least today, I don't see that scenario. The reason is because even in short term, we don't have a better variance. If I see better variance in 4-hour chart, better variance in 12-hour chart, and plus better variance in 1-day chart, yes, of course, I will just close my position here and that's it. Why? Because there is a very good chance, like this is a bull trap, massive bull trap forming right now, but not yet. I want to see in 4-hour chart a better variance here, yes. I want to see in 12-hour chart a better variance here also, because this is not a better variance. This is not a better variance. You see, this hill is higher than this one, so I want to see a better variance too in 12-hour chart. Yeah, something like this, and this is gonna be the trigger for the 1-day chart sell signal. So if you are looking for shorts, I think that is not a very smart move right now, at least in my case. The trend, my friend, and the trend is to the upside. That's it. Okay, so let's continue. Now it's a little bit red everything. Yes, oh my god, Bitcoin is going to zero, right? Yes. Now one thing here is that we are in a Bitcoin season. We are in a Bitcoin season. If you are in altcoins, be careful, because we are not, I am not expecting to see no. Altcoin season is gonna happen when Bitcoin hit maybe the previous high in Bitcoin dominance and also price. So I think it will take some years. Never mind. So the thing here is like right now here, as you can see here, my target for, I said before, if Bitcoin dominance breaks this area around 47, 48, you will see a leg up. As you can see now, it's happening here, and the target should be around 50%. Let me show you here the monthly here. The monthly here, yes, around, yes, let me 55 is around 54%. So May, April, maybe May, you will see even continuation. Maybe I was wrong in my timing. I was looking for maybe April will be after we see the sell signal will be red, but it looks like Bitcoin dominance wants to hit 50%. And yes, from here, well, major resistance here. It will take maybe months here, and after that maybe pull back here. Who knows? The thing here is right now Bitcoin dominance is bullish. Yes, it's bullish. So just maybe top 10 altcoins will follow Bitcoin, but not very strong moves, and that's it. In my case, I'm not trading altcoins right now. For me, it's not the timing for altcoins, but you know, people, they want to make money fast, right? Buy altcoins right now, yeah, of course. Okay, so let's continue. And I'm gonna continue with the stock market, and after that, with some comments, okay? So let's talk about the SP 500. This 500 is not moving, it's doing nothing here as usual. What I can say here, let me see here. One day chart here, sell signal forming here. One moment. Let me see here. Sell signal forming here, but IDX is positive here, and we don't have a better variance here. So the only thing I can tell you right now here, of course, is just gonna be sideways here, sideways, and pullback. Just pullback, not crash. Because we don't have a better variance here. We don't have better variance here. So there are some better variance here in OBB? Yes, no. Let me see. No, actually no, we don't have it. So sideways here. So, but in the long term, I'm still looking for a $4,000, 200 or 300 around there to be tested. Okay, so let's talk about the Nasdaq here. The Nasdaq, let me see. What is the Nasdaq? Okay, here. Okay. It's the same. It's still the same. You see, we have a better variance here, yes, but well, I mean, the lowest point is around 300, but I'm still looking for long-term 330. Still looking for that level. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with the comments. Let's SP 500 4-hour chart. Okay, 4-hour chart. Okay, 4-hour chart here. 4-hour chart ADX negative. Well, let me see. We have a better variance here. No, we don't have it actually. Well, you can say maybe yes, we have, but the thing here is like I don't feel comfortable shorting right now this SP500. I think if you want to short here, yes, of course there is a position here, but your target just is gonna be the MI55, and after that I will be very careful here. I will be careful. I don't feel comfortable shorting all the assets when we have a monthly buy signal because I feel like I am fighting the macro trend. Of course, weekly chart will play at some point, yes, but it will take time, right? So if I will be you, instead of looking for shorts, I will just wait for this pullback if we see this pullback and after that continuation to the upside. I feel more comfortable playing in the direction of the trend. There are some exceptions when I open shorts only when I see very strong divergence in OBV and curve together, not just one. So that's why I feel more comfortable shorting or playing against the trend when I see just the very strong, very specific setups. Okay, so Amazon for our chart. Amazon for our chart. Amazon for our chart. No. This is like this. Okay, this is like this. Several line about to be tested here. You will have to wait maybe 1 day or two, and you will see a buy signal here. But here, very close to M55, as long as it's above here, the projection is gonna be to the upside. Maybe around 100, 102, around there should be the area. Okay, so Baba 1 day chart. Okay, let me see. 1 day chart. Okay, here, careful here a little bit because this is, well, first of all, this thing is in sideways, okay? So I am looking for 95 to be tested here, and we have about a sell signal forming here. Sell signal here, where the lowest point should be around 88, 89, around there. So no more than that because we are in sideways here. If these are breaks, of course, you will see a leg up to 67 around there, but I don't think so. Let me see here the weekly because I want to see here. No, I will be very careful here because this is it's gonna fire maybe in a couple months a buy signal. Shorting right now the market, I think, is not very smart. I know the narrative is like, oh my god, the economy, war, blah 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 blah. Yes, but based on my chart, right, on my technical analysis, I think many people will be wrong. I am not saying I will be right, but the thing here is like people they follow what news the media TikToker said, but they have, I mean, the problem is like they just follow these kind of things and usually they are wrong. I'm not saying I'm the best, but at least I have a system like actually I proved many times actually it's working, right? So I follow just my system, and my system is telling me right now in all the markets, including S&P 500, Nasdaq, Bitcoin, at least right now we have still momentum to the upside. We will see a weekly chart pullback. Yes, you will see the media again saying, oh, everything is going to crash. Everything is going to zero. Yes, but that crash you will see this year, is going to be the buy, at least for me. It's going to be the buy. So that's why I am just waiting, looking for that moment. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, let me see the X. Okay, good here. Okay, well, this is very concerning here. This is very, very concerning here. Time is almost over. Of course, it will take maybe 1 month. I think 1 month. Yeah. The thing here is like when you see here curve and weekly chart here about to test a line here, and this thing is not pumping, there is a very good chance this is gonna break. So it's very good news for Bitcoin because if this area breaks 100, the next level should be around 96, around there. So that means, well, Bitcoin will keep pumping in the long term. Let me see the 1-day chart here. 1-day chart, well, okay, yeah, this is not good. I think if this week you will see the seller line to be tested here. Yeah, seller line tested here, and as long as dollar is below the M55, potentially this is gonna break. There is a good chance, potentially, yes. Let me see the monthly. The monthly, looks like any close in weekly chart, below 100 It's gonna trigger, and you will see the MA55 tested around 98, 97. It's gonna be tested, and the Dixie actually likes to test the MA100 always. So you will see maybe potentially here. Now, after 2 months, I change my technical analysis here in weekly chart. Yes, because timing is extremely important. Remember, when we started here with this buy signal here, I said like it was in February. I said, hey, this is to the upside. Yes, now we have this move. And now, instead of keep pumping, what happened? This thing is just got rejected and is in sideways. So my projection for the next maybe 2 months, maybe 1 month, I think, if we see this seller line tested here, maybe this month, is gonna be like this. Okay, not now. It's still too soon. I think I would feel comfortable, more comfortable if I wait maybe 1 week more. I think. Okay, so let's see, SP500 or small time frames. Actually, I did it. Okay, that's it. So now let's talk about Ethereum, because Ethereum is actually hit our, I think, 2000, like my target, I think. I think so, right? I don't know. I don't know. Someone told me. Let me see. In 1 hour chart, right? Here, almost. Oh my god, I failed. Yeah, for $50, something like that. Shit. Never mind. So the thing here is like now we have this pullback here in Ethereum, but let me show you the 1 day chart. 1 day chart, we have a better terminus forming here. Yes, we have it. Yes, but as I said before, for me, this is going to be a sell opportunity. It's going to be a very good sell opportunity here. Yes, but I think recently actually Ethereum is moving before Bitcoin, so we have to watch a little bit. At least I will watch more Ethereum here. The thing here is like Ethereum is building a better range, as you can see here. At this point, there is no way I will buy here. I think for me, right? For me, this is the moment to start selling Ethereum here, looking for maybe the MA55 around 1,700. But as I said before, I think Ethereum will have just be sideways here as long as Bitcoin is still bullish. So yeah, let me see here the weekly chart here. Weekly chart. Sell signal is forming here, but we potentially will see validation. Okay, yeah, we have some okay. I think it's better if I wait for the weekly chart, because I don't feel comfortable right now trying to break the price for Ethereum, because as you can see here we have a sell signal forming, but ADX is positive here, so could be very easily invalidated. I mean, we can see maybe some invalidation here, so that's why it's better if we wait for, at least in my case, I will wait for the weekly chart and the close. Okay, now let's talk about the total 2, because I want to see the next alt season, right? The next alt season is here. Okay, let's see. Total 2, what is total 2? Okay, here. Now, total 2, the market, as you can see here, the market for altcoins is in sideways here, and is still with the sell signal present here. Well, it's about to, we will have the confirmation maybe next week. So that's why I am not looking for an alt season, not yet. I think this thing is now is Bitcoin season, not alt season. Okay, so actually when Bitcoin finally drops, I think all the altcoins will drop harder. So that's why I am not buying altcoins. I am not into, like, I am not, no, I really don't want to buy altcoins right now here. This is not bullish. Okay, there is no way I will buy altcoins with the setup here in total 2, where we are gonna see a sell signal potentially this month. So that's why I think now the party right now is for Bitcoin. As long as Bitcoin is bullish, I am still bullish, looking for higher prices here for Bitcoin, just for Bitcoin. Yes, and after that, when you see Bitcoin dropping here, I think your favorite altcoins will be in a big discount. So in that moment, that is the moment when I'm going to start looking for, again, to buy altcoins in the long term. For example, Cardano, right? It's like, this is bullish? No, this is not bullish. Oh, but it's pumping, right? In maybe 1 hour chart, it's pumping 3 or 4 or 5%. Oh yeah, buy, all in. No. What is this? This is garbage. This is garbage, right? This is garbage. Solana, right? Let's watch Solana. Solana, oh my god, it's 22. Yes, to the moon. No. Maybe in 4 hour chart, yes, but no. This is garbage too. This is garbage. So the thing here is like many altcoins, they are having the same problem. They are in downtrend, still in downtrend. As you can see here, Solana is in downtrend, 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 and downtrend. But because we are watching weekly chart, we will have to wait months, not tomorrow, months. So the thing here is like the only coin I think now we are like in this bounce. I mean, this we have this like macro bounce is just Bitcoin, because it's Bitcoin season, because the Bitcoin dominance is pumping right now. I mean, it's increasing Bitcoin dominance, as you can see here. Yeah, it's just Bitcoin. That's it. That's why if your altcoin, your next Bitcoin is not moving, think about this. If your next Bitcoin, because I know, right, especially newbies, oh my God, this altcoin is the next Bitcoin because it's going to replace Bitcoin, right? All that garbage. It's not moving when Bitcoin is actually pumping. Well, that is a major red flag. Like, well, when Bitcoin finally drops very hard, you will see your favorite altcoin, well, the reality, like a shitcoin. So that's why I am not like, I am into altcoin right now. I am looking for, I will be, yes, I will do it, but maybe in some point. For example, Ethereum Classic. One thing in the investing channel in my Discord, yes, I'm gonna start posting. I think after I see finally the pullback for Bitcoin, maybe this one or maybe next one, I'm gonna start posting my top 5, top 10 picks for altcoins for long term. I mean, long term, talking about maybe the next bull market. So that's why I am just waiting the right moment. The right moment. I am not interested to catch the bottom, like, oh my God, I bought in the cheapest price. No, I want to catch the macro move. Yeah, that is the most important thing for me, at least. Okay, so let's continue with gold. Gold is doing something extremely something very important right now here. Let me show you here the 1-day chart. 1-day chart here is gold is at 2,000, right? Remember last year I said, it's a $1,500. This is a buy opportunity for me, and you will see potentially the top of the range around maybe 2,000. Now it's here. Perfect, good. How many months we have to wait? A lot of time, right? A lot of time. Yeah, good. So what is next? Let me tell you something here. If gold breaks 2040, you will see something like the last time when we saw this was when, I don't know, I don't have data for this. Well, we are gonna see the first rally since 2019 for gold, breaking 2040. You will see the bull market for gold. A bull market, and you will see 2,300, even higher prices, because there is no resistance here. Okay, there is no resistance here. So it's time to watch gold, I think, because it's very interesting. Always my concept was like, if the gold in the long term is bullish, the stock market will perform at least in sideways. So let's see, because if we see this break, it's gonna be interesting for me, because I honestly I never saw like that, something like this. Well, actually, no, in 2019 I did it, but I was not like looking gold all time. I was just more into Bitcoin, or actually always. I am not interested in the stock market too much. Okay, so let's continue. So now if Dixie, I mean the dollar is about to is gonna drop, maybe potentially more. Maybe we will see a bounce in currencies. So that's why, well, let's see. I don't know. If you have more questions, let me know. Okay, let me see Dogecoin, because someone is asking about it. This powerful coin, right? The next Bitcoin is pumping, right? And to the moon. Okay, Doge. Okay, let me see. It's garbage. And weekly chart is garbage. This thing is garbage. Yes. I think just this bounce was just a bull trap. I think we will have here, as you can see here, we still have the sell signal on. But this is sideways here. As long as it's below the MA55, around 0.09, 0.10, I am not bullish for this thing in weekly chart, just sideways. In 1-day chart here for Doge, this was just a pump and dump, and that's it. You see ADX negative here. This is gonna just be in sideways, and potentially it's gonna break to 0.06. Very sad for all the crypto investors, right? I don't know seriously how smart people they are on Twitter, right? They want to invest in this kind of garbage. I was watching a video like one guy he got a loan from the bank. He sold everything and he put like in Dogecoin like 200K, something like that. He was making like 3 million and he lost everything, right? And you know, I have friends like that. I had friends like they were making a lot of money and they got wrecked in 2022. And you know what? Some of them even just stopped talking to me. I remember very well when I said to this guy, here, he bought Cardano upon 0.8 cents, and you know the price was crazy for Cardano, and it reached $3. He was making like a lot of money. The thing here is like when he asked me, and I said, "Well, welcome, because Bitcoin is gonna crash." No, 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 you are wrong. You are wrong. You don't know anything about the markets, okay? And when I asked to him, when are you gonna sell Cardano? When Cardano hits $30. $30. And I was just laughing. After Cardano crashed to 0.25 to 0.27 after 6 months, and he just stopped talking to me. If you want to listen more about this, I record actually, I upload actually some podcast. Actually, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't keep. I didn't upload more, but you know what? Is because I think I have to improve more my English. I think it's not like very fluent. I think so. That's why I didn't feel comfortable. Mhm. So the thing here is like I met many guys like they were making a lot of money in crypto, and all of them without exceptions, they lost everything. And the problem is because they were not trading, they were just gambling, gambling all the time. The reality is like many people. Well, let's talk about this. Is not about technical analysis. The reality is like many people, in my personal opinion, maybe sorry if I say this, but they are lazy. They are lazy. People in average people, 90%, I think I would say they are lazy. They don't want to study. They don't want to do what you have to do to go to the next level, right? So that's why you see many scam coins, people they want to buy and be rich next day, right? They don't want to study, they don't want to do many things, right? So the reality is, like many people here, especially in crypto space, they want to make just money as soon as possible, and that is the best way to lose everything. That is the best way. Mhm. So that's why in this channel always I trying to say, hey, if you want to really become a trader, it's gonna take time. You have to learn, you have to study, yeah, and eventually you will make it, yeah. But it's the same thing when you go to the gym. You are maybe fat and you have to start doing something, and after maybe next week you will not see anything, right? Maybe in 2 weeks you will not see anything, but maybe in some point after 2 3 months you will see results. It's the same thing with trading. Maybe in 1 week, maybe you will not win, maybe you will not make it, you will start losing. Of course, risk management is very important, but in some point, if you don't give up, you will make it. Okay, but that is a part people, especially in crypto space, they don't like to do. Yeah, it's totally fine. I am totally fine with that. Without them, we cannot make profits. We need them. Do you know what I mean, right? Okay, so guys, so let's continue. The next 10 minutes is just gonna be about education, about trading. So my technical analysis is done. So if you want to know for Bitcoin, my technical analysis for Bitcoin is simple. In 1 hour chart, I am this pullback, as you can see here, Bitcoin looks like it's forming a range between $30,000 and $30,500, 600 around there. So let's see. So the pullback is something like this, right? Pullback, 1 moment, 1 second. Pullback here, descending 55 to what? To keep bouncing. The trend is your friend, and that's it. Now, I have a strong reasons to say start looking for Bitcoin at 33, 34. Yes. Why? Because we don't have better divergence in 4-hour chart. As you can see here, we don't have better divergence. We don't have better divergence in 12-hour chart. And of course, we have a better divergence forming in 1-day chart. As long as Bitcoin is above $29,600, I am still bullish, and I will be bullish, looking for a little bit more, as I said before, between 32 and 34,000. I mean, 34 is the maximum level, I think, but around this box here, this area is the area, final area. In my case, you ask me when when are you gonna close your position? This is very simple, because I am in a swing position. In my case, I am in a swing position. Two scenarios: or I gotta stop it here, or that means Bitcoin just crash like this, like 2-0, yes, or I see a better divergence in one day chart. Yeah, when I see a better divergence, this signal, like this signal, better divergence in one day chart, is when potentially I will close my position in my swing position, and maybe after that I will consider opening a swing short position, but not yet. So it will take all this way, I think. I know news is coming, so I know many people will try to sell short, and you know what? Careful with that, because that is not the time. No, there is not. I don't see a strong reason to start looking for shorts right now, at least in the short term. I know, hey, but sell signal is forming a forward chart. Yeah, but we don't have a better divergence, right? Remember, my rule is like, at least in my system of trading, is like always I want to enter in short or long, whatever, if we see a better divergence or bullish divergence. And also in the long term, it's not very smart fighting the trend, and the trend is your friend, and the trend is to where? To the upside, okay? So that's why I will be very, very, very careful, defensive, looking for major shorts when Bitcoin is still strong, at least this week, Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with my system here, the system here, yes. I wanna show you here how to play with this system here in 4-hour chart, yes. How to trade here with VWAP, because for many people it's very confusing, especially when it's in sideways. But let me tell you something, I got extremely good results with VWAP in sideways, especially here, much better than my original system, mostly. Let me show you here. First of all, here we have, well, the long-term pivot is this one. We have this one. The VWAP long-term pivot is this one. As you can see here, this is going to be a support in some point, and this one is the breakout point here. Also, we have the second one, and as you can see here, Bitcoin was holding this area as support. Now, because the trend is my friend, right? Yeah. Well, every time when Bitcoin is testing this VWAP, usually it is a buy opportunity, buy opportunity, buy opportunity. If you follow the system like perfectly, and you are just holding, because even myself, I didn't. Honestly, I have to be honest, I didn't, right? I bought here, and I bought here, and I closed here, and I closed here, because I was looking for what? I was looking for just sideways, right? So the thing here is like, when you see the wick here, the problem with this system is that you have to understand or at least you must have experience with price action. When you see some wicks here, and in this case, in weekly chart, let me show you here, weekly chart. Sorry, weekly chart here. We have a major resistance here. Yes, here we have this VWAP is the long-term, macro long-term resistance, as you can see here. Every time when Bitcoin tested here, let me remove this one. I'm gonna remove this one. I'm gonna remove this. Okay. Every time when Bitcoin tested the first time here, let me show you here. Bitcoin tested the first time here. Yeah, of course, it was a short opportunity for me, at least, right? And after that, this area was support. Another other test here, support here, and after that, what happened? Bitcoin is about there. So, this could be a bull trap, of course, yes. This could be a bull trap. Yes, totally fine with that. We have a better divergence forming here. Potentially, yes, it could be a bull trap. But the thing here is like, we can, at least not me, maybe you can do it, but at least not me. I cannot predict the future, right? I don't know. So the only thing is like, I know is, yes, we have a better divergence forming. Yes, but not yet. We have to see the confirmation. So as long as Bitcoin is above this VWAP around 29,500, 600, yes, I will be bullish, still bullish. But if I see Bitcoin breaking here and closing one-day chart, for example, closing below $29,500, I will just cancel my long position, and potentially, yes, we will see a sell signal here, various divergence, and after that, leg up, leg down, maybe to $25,000. But that is speculation. One thing is what we are speculating, other thing, the facts. The facts are Bitcoin is still bullish and is above the VWAP, the top of VWAP. And as long as about there, and I know this VWAP is super important because this one is a key level in the macro timeframes. So of course I will not open a long position there. Of course not. Just I will wait here with my long position here. Now, I know I have two pivots, right? This one, I have this one, and I have this one. Now, if I want to trade this because, I cannot hold, I cannot wait because I am not patient enough. I want to just, I have just some money to lose. So I want to trade 1 hour chart. Okay, how will do it in 1 hour chart? First of all, okay, let's trade this. Let's play here in range. We are in range here. Okay, here. The rule is very simple. After we have this, one moment. Okay, good. We have this top right now here, okay? So the thing here is like, okay, first of all, I'm gonna add this big web in the top, you see? And this is my resistance based on the volume. When Bitcoin drop here, we have here a bullish divergence in 1 hour chart from this point and this point, this point and this point, and is just holding between, you see? So breaking this VWAP, the top VWAP, because this VWAP is coming from the top, you will see a new leg up to the bottom, to the top of the range. So what happened here? I open a long position here around $27,400 around there, and after that looking for this move, because I know we're in sideways. I will not wait for the next sell signal. I will just cancel close my position here, and I will take you some profits. Now, I will repeat the same thing. When I open here, when I see the new top here, I will add the big gap here again, here, as you can see here. And when I see this pullback here again, yeah, I have a new bullish divergence from this point and this point in 1 hour chart, of course, right? I'm gonna buy here, and my target is gonna be what? The next big wap here, you see? Because this is gonna be my resistance. And that's it. Of course, in 1 hour chart, as you can see here, volatility was very, very low, and Bitcoin was just playing between this big wap and this big wap. This big wap, this one. So why this one? Because this one is a resistance, right? In the moment when you see the break of this one, the test of the big wap here, finally is when, okay, the next target should be the top of the range. Here. Technically speaking, as you can see here, traders, they close here. That's why it was in sales a little bit, because they were closing here, maybe opening short positions. Why I decided to keep my position open? That is the biggest difference. Okay, why? It's very simple. Because my system is telling me all the things I said is about VWAP, but here in higher time frames, if we go to 4 hour chart, volatility was super contracted, was blue. Yeah. And 12 hour chart was blue. What is this telling me? Simple. When you see Bitcoin or any asset, this is any asset, okay? It could be a stock, it could be whatever you want. When you see the volatility contracting like this, and you see the prices not moving, here, my friend, here is where professional traders, market makers, at least in my experience, right, they want to enter there because the price is not moving. It's not moving. You don't want to enter here. Why? Because, well, your probabilities to make some profits are less and less and less. And retailers, they like to do that. Of course, we are retailers too, but the thing here is like, I am trying to say like we cannot manipulate the price, but at least I want to play the same game as the market makers. I want to be in their side, okay? I want to be in their side. So if I know volatility is contracting here, yes, and also we have a buy signal here present here in 12 hour chart, there is a very good chance, we don't know when, maybe tomorrow, maybe in the next 24 hours, who knows, but there is a very good chance if you see the resistance broken here, I mean testing here, there is a very good chance we will see a break. Why? Because volatility is very, very, very low, and so it's going to start expanding. So that is the key. That is the key, and you can apply this principle in all the time frames. In the real life, it's quite difficult, honestly. Actually, yes, it is. So you have to practice. Here, for example, here in 4-hour chart, yeah. I remember here in my main account, yes, I opened it here, this here weekend, but the second trade I opened it here. Yeah, I wasn't lost, like maybe for $100. Why I opened it here? Oh, maybe in 4-hour chart the entry was not there. The entry was here, right? Here. But I said, okay, I'm gonna play this move in 12-hour chart because this buy signal actually fired here. You see? Here. That's why I was not looking for a chart. I was looking for higher time frames. So right now in 12-hour chart is still to the upside, as you can see here. So that's it. Now, using VWAP, yeah, the rule is very simple. We are gonna add the VWAP in the breakout point, as you can see here. This is the breakout point here. So as long as Bitcoin is about $29,550, everything should be fine. So in 1-hour chart, if I see this VWAP tested here, for example, here, we see this VWAP tested here, you will see a bounce. And you can see here, and let me tell you something. Many times, any asset, including Bitcoin, of course, will not hit this VWAP. Maybe just you will say, okay, when I have to wait, and maybe you will miss it, because many times I saw the same thing. Okay, it's fine. If Bitcoin map pumps from here and finds support here, like this, and after that keeps pumping here, it's totally fine. You will repeat the same pattern. The thing here is that you have to be patient. We cannot trade, at least when I teach to my students, or when I teach, when I explain this, it's like we cannot trade all the moves. Understand? All the newbies, they want to trade every move, every red candle, every green candle they want to trade. That is impossible. That's why I strongly suggest, if you are learning a system of trading, this system of trading this system is gonna filter specific patterns. For example, here in 12-hour chart, if I know we have a buy signal here, yeah, we have a buy signal here, yes, and also we have the volatility contracting here. This is a specific setup here. My system is telling me to enter, yeah. But all these moves here before this, I didn't trade. Why? Because I didn't have the pattern. I didn't have the setup. So that's why I realize even myself when I'm chasing the market, because I want to trade all the time, because I am a human too, right? We have emotions, so we want to trade. Let's see 1-hour chart. Oh, the market is not moving, so maybe I will go to 15 or 5-minute chart. Yeah, maybe maybe something like happened to you. The thing here is like the system of trading, or any system, will just tell you specific patterns and you have to follow them. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so now if we study a little bit with VWAP, what happened in the past? Here we have this VWAP here, and it's above there. Well, the last time when we saw this, I saw this setup, it was in 2019, when Bitcoin, this is the VWAP of 2017 at 20K, and what happened after that? Watch this. If we studied this, we have, let me show you the 1-day chart here. 1-day chart. Okay, good. What happened here? Bitcoin broke for a few days, yeah, the VWAP, and after a massive drop here, as you can see here, and from there recover the VWAP. This is just a manipulation for market makers, you know, they love to do that. And after that, found support again, the VWAP. After the buy signal here, after the buy signal around here, this area, is when you see finally the continuation, you see? So that is the thing. Now here, Why we have this drop here? Well, honestly, for me, it's just manipulation. Honestly, maybe potentially could see something like this, yes. But if we see it potentially, for me, it's gonna be a buy opportunity for me, right? For me, the thing here is like, um, what happened after this big web, and after we have this buy signal here, we have the second part of the this bull market, right? Or this macro bounce. So the thing here is like, if we see Bitcoin right now is holding, right? The big web is coming here like this, something like this. So if we have this bounce here, yeah, and Bitcoin holds this area, $29,500 in the long term, right? And also we have potentially another buy signal here. Yes, around this level, around 30K, you will see Bitcoin potentially following the same signals as the last time, right? 2019, maybe around 40K. But this, my friend, this is just my imagination, right? It's just my imagination. It's not technical analysis, right? That's why it's very important. You have to, okay, what I guess, right? My imagination is telling me this. The facts are like, well, we are not there yet. Okay. In the moment when I see Bitcoin here with the buy signal here, plus it's above the big wap right here, yes, I will start looking for 40K, something like that. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. Okay, that's it for today. Recap for Bitcoin. Of course, let me show you here in 1 hour chart, because I think the 1 hour chart, 4 hour chart is the action there. So 1 hour chart here, Bitcoin is going to sell. Of course not. No. For me, this actually, you see here, I don't know, not now, but maybe in 4 hours, I think I will set. If you see 30K holding here and you see the buy signal here, you will see a new high here. You will see a new high, and in 1 hour chart, usually you will see a better divergence too. So the thing here is like, I cannot diverge. The lowest point I see Bitcoin is around $29,500. Is the lowest point I see right now for Bitcoin. Even for me, in 1 hour chart, this is gonna be a buy long position opportunity if I see Bitcoin. So every pullback is to the upside. Very simple. Every pullback you see in micro time frames, for me, is a long opportunity. Something like this. Okay. Now we have a 4 hour chart. Potentially is a signal forming, maybe yes, but as long as Bitcoin ADX is positive here, I will be very, very, very defensive, looking for shorts. I mean, very simple. I don't see myself shorting Bitcoin. Maybe in some months, maybe. So that's why careful here. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. And also, as I said before, I'm gonna start posting shorts. So tomorrow, I'm gonna post a new update in 4 hour chart, like before. Before I was doing that, but sorry, my life since December last year was actually changed a lot. That's why I have to make time and everything now. And now I think it's better. Everything is better. Okay, guys, see you in the next live stream, and see you in the Discord. Okay, have a nice day.